welcome to day 23 of 30 Days of Connection. I'm Lucy, and today we are going to move our bodies. We're just going to have a little wiggle around on our mats. We're going to create some space and some length in the body, and hopefully create a little bit of space in the mind. And in that little bit of space, hopefully you can tap into what's going on in here. So today I invite you to let go of expectation and come and take a seat on your mat. Make sure you're wearing something comfortable. I'm in my very glamorous tracksuit bottoms today because it's cold outside, and we will begin. So we're going to begin lying on our backs today. Yes, I hear you cry. A nice lie down. So come down onto your back, close your eyes and make yourself comfortable. And what's comfy for me might not necessarily be comfy for you, so go ahead and check in with yourself. How's your lower back feeling when you lie down like this? Do you need to bend your knees, plant your feet either side of your mat, and allow the knees to knock in together just to support one another so that you can get the lower back more flush with the earth? Does it feel good to bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to fall out to the side? Supta Baddha Konasana, working into the hips a little bit. Or does extending the legs out long feel good for you in this moment? Now just take your awareness to your shoulder blades and just get them really snuggled into the earth. And a really nice way to do that is to turn the palms of the hands up to face the ceiling. You'll feel more of a connection underneath your shoulder blades. Go ahead and rock your head from side to side a couple of times just to release any tension in the neck. And as you then come to stillness, take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth and arrive. You've done the hard part, my friend. You have shown up today. And often it is the hardest part, just getting here, getting to your mat. Whatever you've had to do to get here, it's done now. So just put it all to one side and just start to bring your awareness into your body and into your mind, and begin to notice how you feel. So just paying attention to how the body feels first of all, just noticing any little niggles, any tension. Just noticing if you're clenching or gripping in your jaw, your fingers, your toes. We're just going to start to soften. And then leaning in a little more towards the emotional body and just noticing how you feel emotionally today, in this moment. How are you? And remember, there's no right or wrong, but we want to start to tap into whether what you're feeling is serving you, whether it's necessary to be holding on to certain things. So just taking this time to check in and see if there's anything that you're holding on to that you can just let go now. And then start to bring the breath. Start to deepen your breath. And just like we've done on previous days, begin to even your breath out. So keeping your lips lightly pressed together and using the nostrils to breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And if it helps to direct the breath, place your right hand on your belly just below your ribs and just use the hand as a guide. Send your breath to your hands so that you know you are reaching right down into the base of your lungs. You feel your hand rise as you breathe in and soften as you breathe out. So today I ask you, or I invite you, to let go of expectation. Because when we let go of expectation, we open ourselves up to possibility. As the famous saying goes, peace begins where expectation ends. So even if that's just for the time that we spend together on our mats today, let go of expectation. Expect nothing, but be open to everything. Good. From here, release your right hand from your belly if it's there. And nice and slow, mindfully, just begin to scoop your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug, wrap your arms around your shins, and have a little rock from side to side. Good. And then plant the feet on the earth, reach your arms up and over your head, and just stretch. Take that juicy, delicious stretch, reaching, 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 lengthening your body, and then release. And you're going to plant your palms onto the backs of your thighs now. Gently flutter your eyelids open. And we're going to start to just take a little rock all the way up to sitting, where we will meet in a cross-legged position. Feel free to grab a cushion or a block to sit on. And just bring your hands to your knees, sit up nice and tall. We're going to take some seated cat-cows today. So as you breathe in, we're going to open the chest through, arching or dipping the back just like we did doing our tabletop cat-cows. And then exhale, round through the shoulders, tuck the chin to the chest, tuck the tailbone under, coming into that cat spine. Inhale into that cow spine variation. And exhale, chin to chest, rounding through the shoulders, rocking back on the tailbone just a little bit. Keep going, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do one more, inhale, and then exhale. Really see if you can separate the shoulder blades, round everything through, and then come back to neutral. And let's make our way to downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. And when you get there, take it slow. Start to pedal out your feet, just exploring this upside down V shape. Nod your head, shake your head, press into the tips of your fingers, press into your thumb. Come to stillness with your feet, bend your knees and drive through your arms to reach your sit bones up even higher. Melt the chest back towards the thighs, and then start to allow the heels to become heavy once more. Doesn't matter if you have straight legs or bent knees here. What matters in this pose is the length through the spine. So feel it out, notice what's going on with you, and then let's come to stillness. As we inhale, we're going to shift forwards to the top of a push-up, high plank. As we exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes and bring the chest down, slow and steady. Inhale, gentle lift, baby cobra. squeezing the elbows into the back body. I've got my toes pointed and I'm pressing my pubic bone down into the earth. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes. Sit bones go all the way back to heels. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Cool. Pedal it out. Take a couple of breaths here. And then come to stillness once more. Let's do that same little vinyasa transition once more. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down, bring the knees down first. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push back to this modified child's pose. And then lift the hips, downward facing dog. Good. Take a nice big breath in and out and in and out. Come to stillness. And then one more time. Inhale, high plank. Lower the knees. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, release. Sit bones to heels. Downward facing. Adho Mukha Savasana. Inhale, we're going to extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. Dial the toes down so that the hip bones stay square. And then bending into that knee, kick towards your left bum cheek so you feel that nice gentle opening through the hips. As you look forward, come up onto your left tiptoes and then squeeze your right knee in towards your nose, lifting, creating space, and then step that right foot in between the hands. Now, before we rise up into our high lunge, you can widen your stance a little bit if you feel a bit unsteady. So, big breath in, sweep the arms all the way up, high lunge. Draw the front ribs in and really reach with your fingertips here. Pressing firmly down into that front foot, we take a really big breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to open out into our warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So take a couple of breaths here just to settle in. If you want to release the arms and just wiggle out through the shoulders, just keeping it all soft. Hands to the hips. Notice where your hip bones are, pressing into that back foot, strong back leg here, and then expansion through the arms and chest, send the gaze forwards. Good, take a nice big breath in and out. Now turn your front palm up to face the ceiling, and as you breathe in, we're going to reach that arm up and back. So reach it up to the ceiling first, and then if it's available, maybe the fingertips go towards the back a little bit more. This left hand is very lightly traveling down the back leg, and we're lengthening the whole right side body here. Gaze can be up at the lifted hand, or maybe you look down at your back foot, whatever feels good for you. Another big breath in here, and then we exhale, warrior two. Good. From here, we're coming back to that high lunge. So we want to sweep the left arm down and up, high lunge, and then bring the arms all the way down. Step it back, high plank. Keep the hips low. So you can lower your knees first if you want to, or now if you want to challenge yourself, we're going to keep the elbows pointing towards the back of the room as we lower all the way down onto the belly, keeping the knees lifted. Inhale, let's find that baby cobra. Exhale to release. Tuck the toes, sit bones to heels, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg lifts, dial those toes down. Bend into the knee, kick towards your right bum cheek. Look forwards, come up high onto your right toes. Knee to nose, squeeze and lift, step through, soft and easy. Inhale, reach up. You might think, what, soft and easy? No, I promise you, you're soft and easy. Draw the front ribs in, reach up through the fingertips, press firmly into your front foot. Inhale, and then exhale. Enjoy that transition to our warrior two. Shuffle the feet as much as you need to find your Virabhadrasana two. Good. Inhale, exhale. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep a nice deep bend in that front knee. Right hand is lightly traveling. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Good. From here, sweep the arms down to come up, high lunge, and then bring the arms down. Sneak it back, plank pose, hips stay low. Lower the knees first, or lower all the way down onto the belly, slow and steady. Inhale, lifts you into your baby cobra, and your exhale to release. Tuck your toes, sit bones to heels, downward facing, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big breath in, send the right leg up, dial the toes down, and then bend into the knee. Look forwards, come up high onto your left toes, squeeze and lift, soft and easy, step it through. From here, straighten into your front leg, come up onto your fingertips, and then just gently step that back foot in a little bit closer. Then I want you to widen your stance so that you're on train tracks instead of a tightrope. Coming into pyramid pose now. From here, walk your hands all the way up your front leg until it brings you up to standing. This left foot, you can either have it facing forwards or you can turn it out slightly so that it's kind of towards the corner of your mat, whatever gives you more stability here. So have a play with it. Hip bones kind of facing forwards. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale. And then exhale, fold halfway. So keep drawing that right hip back, left hip forward. So we get that nice kind of square sensation through the hip. It's quite easy to allow that right hip to go too far forward, so keep it in mind. Release the hands down, fingertips to the earth. And then as you inhale, we're going to lift to that flat back position. And then exhale, chin to shin. If you need to keep a soft bend in the front knee, go for it. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, chin to shin. So this might be really intense in the hamstring. So just keep an eye on it. Keep a softness in that front knee. One more, lift and lengthen. And then exhale to fold. From here, walk your hands so that they come in front of your right foot. And then we're going to lift that left leg up towards the ceiling, keeping those toes dialing down, standing splits. So root down through that standing foot. You are strong here. You've got this. Couple more breaths here. Maybe you want to test your balance. Bring one hand around your ankle. Maybe bring both hands around your ankle. Whoa. Good. And then we're going to step all the way back, downward facing dog. From here, high plank. Going to lower down. Going to lift into that baby cobra. Exhale, release. Sit bones to heels. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg extends up. Exhale, bend into that knee. Inhale, look forwards, come up high onto the right toes. Exhale, squeeze and lift, step it through. Straighten into that front leg, step the back foot in a little closer, and then take it out a little wider. Strong foundation always, so take your time with your foundation. Walk the hands all the way up the legs and come up to standing. Just give yourself a moment. Interlacing the fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades together. So when I interlace the fingers behind the back, you can either work to bring those wrists towards one another. If that's too much, keep it square like this. So you're here or here. Good. So, inhale, puff out the chest. Exhale, fold halfway, flat back. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forwards, keeping it square. Keep it soft here as you then start to fold forwards, releasing the hands. Come down onto the fingertips. Maybe you can come to the palm of the hand, whatever feels good. And then inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, deepening that stretch. Inhale, softness. Exhale, deepen. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And then those hands come forwards. Find your standing splits. Left hand maybe around left ankle. Right hand maybe around left ankle. Finding some balance here. It's tricky. One more breath. See if you can lift that leg a little higher. Keep those toes dialing down. Soften into the front knee and step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Sit bones to heels. And that, my friends, is where I want you to stay for a few breaths in your child's pose, Balasana. When you get there, soften everything. Rock the forehead from side to side. Have a little wiggle out. Keep your arms soft. If your forehead is struggling to come to the earth, pop a cushion underneath it. And let's just take a couple of breaths here, just to settle. And then slowly walk the hands in towards the knees. Well done. And just come and sit down on your mat. We're just going to take a few moments now just to be still, just to focus and to breathe. So make yourself comfortable. If that means grabbing a chair or sitting up against the wall, go for it. Find your seat. Close your eyes. We're shifting gears a little bit now. Just going inwards for a few moments. So send your awareness within. Notice how you feel. Can you feel the shifts in energy in your body after moving through that series of asanas? Maybe you can feel your heart beating. Maybe you can really feel the energy in your body. Start to become aware of your breath and just focus on each in-breath and each out-breath. Just feeling how you nourish your body each time you breathe in and how you soften and find ease as you breathe out. paying attention to the natural quality of your breath, the natural flow. And then I want you to just repeat the following mantra to yourself. I choose to let go. I choose to let go. I choose to let go. Maybe there's something in your life that you're holding on to that you don't need to be. Maybe you can just let it go. Gently bring your hands together at the heart center and take a really big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bow your head to your heart and unite your body and your mind. May you have eyes that see the best, a heart that forgives the worst, a mind that forgets the bad, and a soul that never loses faith. The light in me honours the light in you, and I say to you, Namaste.